Right now, 99% of people are blind to their actual physical potential. They spend their days hunting for motivation, waiting for a sudden spark of energy or inspiration to finally start doing the hard work. But motivation is a biological lie. It is the wrong signal to be looking for. We tend to view mental toughness as a permanent genetic trait. The truth is much more severe. Willpower is a highly perishable physical adaptation. It has to be built, and more importantly, it has to be maintained through constant use. Think about your own habits. You listen to optimizing podcasts, you buy the right supplements, and you study the morning routines of highly effective people. You are passively consuming information about hard work while actively avoiding any actual suffering. Consuming advice without executing hard action creates a convincing illusion of progress. Gathering data feels like movement. But in reality, that comfort masks biological decay happening inside your skull. This decay thrives in the modern comfort zone. It happens when you hit the snooze button, wait until noon to start your tasks because it feels like a better time, or rely on external praise from your peers to feel productive. Compare that comfortable middle ground with the environments that force human adaptation. Growth requires a brutal, uncompromising environment. It demands the daily imposition of severe, inescapable friction. Without the daily imposition of severe friction, your mind physically and literally atrophies. Take a look at this brain scan. These highlighted green and yellow regions show a specific structure called the Anterior Midcingulate Cortex, or AMCC. Neuroscientists now recognize this specific area as the literal biological seat of willpower. But there is a massive biological catch. The AMCC only grows when you execute a task that you explicitly hate or that you strongly do not want to do. If you add an hour to your daily workout, but you actually enjoy lifting heavy weights, your AMCC registers zero growth. Doing hard things only counts if you hate the friction involved. Neuroplasticity works in both directions. The second you decide you have achieved enough and you stop seeking out raw friction, that hard-earned willpower vanishes. Your anterior mid-cingulate cortex physically shrinks back down. To keep that hardware running, you have to upgrade your psychological software. That means incinerating the concept of the carrot. Vision boards and reward systems do not generate enough force to push you into the friction you need. Biologically, your brain is hardwired to avoid pain and seek comfort at all costs. To overcome an aversion that deep, you need a countersignal of equal or greater intensity. You use the stick, the visceral dread of becoming your own weakest, most pathetic self. The AMCC requires raw friction to grow, and the fear of regression is the only fuel potent enough to consistently bridge the gap between your natural avoidance of pain and the suck required for growth. We are trained to seek a pill for everything. We want accountability coaches to tell us we're doing great, or high-caffeine pre-workout drinks to trick our bodies into moving. We outsource our drive to external sources. You need to build an internal medicine cabinet. This is a mental catalog of extreme past victories and brutal obstacles you survived, built entirely in isolation, where no one was there to pat you on the back. When the friction gets too high, you don't reach for an energy drink, you reach inward. Extracting a specific memory of surviving the absolute dark is the only true medicine you can rely on. Building this requires mastering the double internal dialogue. The voice in your head begging you to quit, telling you it's too cold or that you aren't smart enough, is a perfectly normal biological default. We all have it. The difference lies in manufacturing a second voice, an actively created, savage counter voice. When the default voice tells you to stay in bed, this second voice is the one that forces the blankets off. Internal dialogue is a two-way street. That manufactured voice must be ruthless. It has to be loud enough and aggressive enough to completely overtalk the lazy excuses your brain throws at you. True confidence comes from pulling up a chair inside your own mind, holding a brutal committee meeting between those two voices, and making sure the savage voice wins the argument every single day. This brings us to the execution phase, the everyday spring clean protocol. This is the mandatory daily maintenance required to keep your AMCC thick and functioning. Step 1. Open the cupboards. Every single day, you must look inward at the dusty, ugly parts of your mind. You have to stare directly at the compromises you made yesterday and the specific fears you are actively avoiding right now. Step 2. Isolate the friction. Find the one specific task on your list that you are dreading the most, the thing that makes you feel unqualified or exhausted just thinking about it. Step 3. Run the counter voice dialogue. Let your brain give you the excuse, then let your manufactured voice crush it. And then execute the isolated task immediately. Consistent daily execution is the only way to prevent the decay of your biological willpower. You have 2 paths from here. Path A is remaining a comfortable character. You can close this video and search for the next motivational trick, forever dodging friction, and ultimately dying with an undeniable, quiet emptiness. Path B requires becoming completely self-contained. It means being able to look anyone in the eye with total authority, because you know for a fact that the private, savage work you do in the dark perfectly matches the identity you show the public. Here is your mandatory challenge for today. Pick the single highest friction task you have been dodging. Do not wait to the hour to strike. Do not wait until you feel ready. Execute it right now. Every single second you sit here analyzing this video instead of acting, the willpower center of your brain is actively shrinking. Stop consuming content and start engaging in internal warfare.